Come on in, come on in. Come on in here. What's going on? What is going on? Saturday afternoon. Something I want to play for y'all real quick. Let some folks get off up in here. I heard something really strange. Really strange. And I want to get y'all's opinion on what I'm about to play, y'all. Because I saw this. I just happened to see this like just now. So I just wanted to come live. Because again, with all the stuff that's going on right now, we are so quick to look at canceling our own, especially when it comes down to black men. And we have to understand that our children have been under attack forever. You know what I'm saying? So with that being said, knowing how much of our children have actually been attacked going through this this wicked society that has a hold, firm, strong grip, we just get people in a more confused state of mind. So I want to play this sound bit for y'all. And then I'm going to give my commentary on what she says. Get this volume up here. All right. Let's play this.
I have a question that's going to flood my inbox, and I'm kind of going to regret it, but it's a conversation that needs to be started. My son is 11 years old, and when he turns 14, I'm thinking about getting him a vasectomy. Now, to other boy moms, is this something that you guys are thinking about? If not, why? Any pointers, questions, concerns that y'all may have that maybe I might not have thought about? Let me know.
Okay. What y'all think about that? I mean, that is insane, ain't it? Because what she's asking is about giving a 14-year-old child a vasectomy. 14. Why would you be thinking about sterilizing a 14-year-old black child? I mean, just think about that for a minute. It's literally in this woman's mind to sterilize her 14-year-old son. That's where we have came to. It's where we have gotten to where people don't know which way is up. We are literally trying to stunt puberty. How much God playing can people do? The only reason that she gave that she wants to get her son a vasectomy. Now, mind you, she has 2 children. She doesn't want to be a grandmother. She doesn't want to be a grandmother. How incredibly selfish. How incredibly selfish. And self-centered. So she wants to get the feedback. Well, one good thing would be keep in mind that a person's body is theirs. I would say I'm almost 100% positive she supports abortions. So her body is her body, but she wants to take her child and go get them worked on. You understand what I'm saying? She is literally talking about taking her 14-year-old child and getting him sterilized. Now, if y'all don't understand what the agenda is here, and she's confused, like, well, y'all, like, tell me what should I do? You should recognize his body's not your body. Hey, Judah Queen. Hey. What's up? You know, I mean, yeah, and good question, Terry. Why would anybody do that? Well, because, you know, these people nowadays tend to start dibbing, dabbling in a lot of different things. You add that with the confusion of the music that they probably ingesting, got the spirit of reason and logic on it, and emphasis on reason and logic with no understanding or wisdom. That means everybody will find any means possible to justify their own wrong. It's a perfect way of leading people into a rabbit hole of self-destruction. That there is that. But see, here's something else. I'm not sure. I'm not completely convinced that this was this woman's idea of putting that type of demonic attitude or that demonic thought in the air of sterilizing just maturing children. So just as they're becoming into adult, he's 11 now, and I'm thinking about taking him when he's 14 years old and getting him a vasectomy. Number one, that decision should never be in a woman's hands because she does not have that equipment. That's like a man telling a woman, I'm gonna take my. Think of how all of these people were so upset at T.I. about his daughter, and she was grown, but y'all were so upset. That's so invasive about his own child, right? And making sure that he was informed on what her sexual habits was. And everybody got so upset at T.I. Now here you have this nut literally talking about sterilizing her child. Oh yeah, and when this kid becomes an adult and wants to marry and have kids, what then? Well, she'll be happy because she didn't want to be a grandmother to begin with. So she said. But if that was true, then why did she become a mother? See, what she's doing is what a lot of people are doing right now. If you don't think how I think, then I'm going to impose my will on you and you're going to do what I say anyway. Whether it be by a shaming tactic or by this, taking advantage of the opportunity. Now, mind you, if he wanted to go have a transitional surgery, he could go do that. He could go start that prep work at 14 and not tell his mama. What's this target age for 14 for young black boys? Why is that so important? Well, when I was in high school, there were 14-year-old boys having children, multiple children at that. That's a whole clan that can be had. So they want to make sure that they are, like Judah Queen said, they cutting off their nations. And that's what they want us to do. That's why, but to put a black woman up here pushing this madness, her son is 14. What on earth? Now let me show you. Now, this is what she looks like. This is her. Y'all see that? That is the woman that believes she should take her child down there to go. Now, let's see, for instance, say she has a son, and you take both of your children down there to go get them sterilized. Then, here we go at 21, he gets pulled over by the police. Blah, 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 blah. Now he's gone. Had he would have been able to have kids, maybe being a grandma wouldn't look so bad. But see, this is the short-sightedness of selfishness. And when you got people that think like that, number one, they shouldn't have kids. Who impregnated her? Right. Well, clearly with the thought and the mind state that she is rocking right now, it would have to be a person of a low vibrational situation. So chances are that person's probably not even around. Because she's in that mind state to think that, number one, that's her right to do. All skin folk ain't kinfolk. Ain't that the truth? And what she's not even a good mother. She's talking about disabling her child's reproductive situation before he even gets a chance to get started. Why would you do that? Yeah, that's extremely wicked. We gotta be careful of the people we co-sign. And I would, anybody that's friends with that woman that knows her, get the hell away from her. But she ain't cool. And anybody who thinks like that is a danger. Is a danger. Just as much as somebody not liking you staying up under your roof. It's a danger. You know what I'm saying? Because it's only a matter of time before, what they say, a snake rears his head. Oh, you know, unfortunate. But hey, you know, things are what they are. We have a lot of nuts out here that can pose as, well, they, see again, for me, I'm one that, I'm an observant individual. I may not necessarily be the loudest individual that those people would notice. And by the time you notice me, it's too late. So you've already shown who you were one way or another. So if you are talking to me, by the time you are talking to me, chances are I either know you cool or I know you not cool. I've always been that way. So, you know, I see things early. And I when I can appreciate how someone is moving, you know, I'll definitely give my support. You know, because nothing with me is forced. Now, this type of thing right here, we got to start looking at all of these people that start saying all of this little off-the-wall stuff. This is counterproductive to nation building. We're talking about sterilizing children. Why now is that talk starting to pop up? Y'all understand what I'm saying? See, I'm saying I'm not necessarily sold on the fact that this is her idea alone. And it's on TikTok. I don't know. This might be a little move. It's something to watch out for. If we start hearing more people talk about this and start co-signing this, there's something behind that. Because I just don't like the sound of anybody talking about starting to push sterilization on black children. That type of talk is extremely troublesome. I don't understand why this lady wants to sterilize her son. I have never heard this from Mayo Clinic women. No, you have not. I mean, she just like channeled Margaret Sanger. You know what I'm saying? She got the spirit of Margaret Sanger, that demon on her. What y'all think? I'll probably catch a lot of flack. So she already knows it ain't cool. Telling you, Planned Parenthood might have cut a check. Because this is a hustle. Since when are we promoting vasectomies on children? Why would you want your 14-year-old child to go get his nuts worked on? Are you kidding? They want him more like Booker T. Washington. If anybody has ever got a chance to actually hear, oh, hey, what's up, my brother? What's up, my brother? Welcome. We got Blizz in the house. You know, if you ever heard Booker T. Washington's voice, some say he was castrated because that dude had a real soft, high-pitched voice. People talk junk about Michael Jackson. At least there was some bass in Michael Jackson's voice. I think you know. Yes, sir. Salute, my brother. I think Michael Jackson was just, he knew the game. He knew how to play the game well. Let's not forget, Michael Jackson was probably one of the most savviest business musical gangsters there is. You didn't find out whose catalog he even owned completely until he was dead. That's a boss, okay? That's why they didn't like him. So he would like, oh, hey, talk real soft. You know, you never see Michael Jackson coming. Next thing you know, you're working for him now. He do stuff like that. So go ahead, talk trash about him. He go buy your whole building, buy your job. Now you work for him. That is super boss. I mean, you understand me? Yeah, no rah-rah, no nothing. He just went and bought you out because you didn't own yourself to begin with. Super boss move. I don't care for Booker T ever since reading and listening to his speech is appeasing to the males. Well, you know, he had to do what he had to do. And there's another video I'm gonna be playing this week that I came across. Understanding the time that they were in. Oh yeah, I fully believe Michael Jackson was a heterosexual. But I understand the timing. And you got to remember, a lot of these old, especially them old sharecropping Negroes, they really thought teaching being docile was going to be a benefit to future generations. So they went, instead of the revolutionary, what was inside, like if y'all look at, I just posted the slave uprisings. What they want is, hey, don't cause no trouble. Just learn how to keep your head down and just go home and cuss them out in your own little dark room. But when you're in front of them, you say, yes, sir, no, sir. That has just never been, to cast down your butt. Oh, my God. Yeah, the cast down your buckets and pull yourself up by your bootstraps talk. That's a bunch of trash. And again, when people like Black Wall Street pulls himself up by their bootstraps, what happened? So I mean, let's be clear. Michael Jackson, he pulled himself up by his bootstraps. Prince, he did it. James Brown, he did it. Ray Charles, he did it. These are just entertainers. Silk. Silk like the singing group? Or Silk the actor. Silk the actor, I've actually met him. He's a solid dude. Yeah, Silk the actor is actually a solid dude. He actually dated Jasmine Guy for one brief moment while they were both filming School Days. I did a movie with him that you might see on at 3 in the morning on TBN called Reggie's Prayer with Reggie White and Pat Morita and MC Hammer. Hey, it's a movie credit. I can say that much. It was not a blockbuster, but it was fun filming, fun going through that whole experience, being on set. And the Big Show, the wrestler, he was also in it. So getting a chance to meet, these type of individuals that I was always a Green Bay Packer fan, so and a Philadelphia Eagles fan. So being able to sit there and chop it up with Reggie White before he passed, that was cool. That was cool. He's a really cool dude. Oh, smooth as silk. Actually, the name that most people call me is the Bishop. I guess, needless to say, like the more people like see how I get down, I'm usually referred to as the Bishop. Just seeing, I look at the big picture all the time, and I'm always looking out for not just myself, but everybody else as well. And so, if there's things I see, and for those who I care about, and the platforms that I'm looking out for, hey, man, I like I said, I show up early. Some people have said, I think too much. Yeah. Well, Hey, Conscious Outlaw, what's going on, brother? What is going on? So we're talking about this this sister, I use that lightly, who is asking a question out there to TikTok world, and I guess everybody else who has given her some shine, about getting her son a vasectomy at the age of 14. 14 years old. 14 years old. Getting a vasectomy. I'm 45. I ain't getting no vasectomy. What you look like even suggesting that to a 14-year-old? I mean, good grief. Yeah, bruh. Yeah, she's literally asking a question. What do you guys think? I mean, I know I'm gonna catch some flack for this. I mean, you know, now, like I said, she already knew right then off the rip it was wrong. I don't even know what the hell you asking that for. But then she turns around and says, "Well, no. He's 11 years old right now. He's 11 years old, and what she's asking, she has a plan." That when he turns 14 years old, she's going to take him to the doctor to go get it clipped and snipped. The slave implications on that one are just outstanding. Clipped and snipped. As I said, I'm thinking to myself, that's what they used to say about castrating runaway slaves. Because if they run away, you don't know what they'd really do. They might run away and just start kicking in the door and raping white women. But really, truth be told, that was just some of them mulatto babies was popping up out of there willfully on them plantations. So, you know, the idea of eugenics, unreal. They got to be that's child abuse. Absolutely, because she is taking, that would be removing his source of testosterone. So also removing his growth. So unless he's looking to transition into a female, I don't know which state she's in, but actually I think you're right, Conscious Outlaw. In most states, that would be considered child abuse. Because you can't, he's still developing. So to separate him from his testosterone, like you'd be weakening his bones, brain development. There's so much wrong with that. And all she can think of is about herself, is about how she is not wanting to be a grandmother. This is her reasoning for doing this. Y'all see what I'm talking about? That's incredibly narcissistic and selfish. And I don't know what to say about it. Like, anybody that's rocking with her, get the hell away from her. Oh, you already know she pro-venom, man. She done took her whole family done went and seen the snake oil salesman. Yeah, you better believe it. They got them vials. Yeah, they done went and seen the snake oil salesman. He got them. Go and get this. And what did I say earlier? I bet you she's a supporter of abortion. Well, she gonna go over here and go get him clipped and snipped. Like, he a pet. Who is she, Bob Barker? Let me get your pet spayed and neutered. How wicked. Oh, you want to come in here? Yeah, let's see if I can get you on here. Hold on. See, you can come on in here. It is his body, Judah Queen, exactly. What happened?
What up, big dog?
What's going on, brother?
You know.
Look like you driving. Oh, he just froze up too. Uh-oh. Oh man, he done froze up. Soon as he got on, he froze. Uh-oh. I don't know if I can get him on. No. What's up with that? Okay. I don't know what happened. He must have drove through one of them dead spots. 'Cause he was driving, so you know how that goes. Okay. Let's see if we can get him back in here. He might be rolling through them Kentucky dead spots. What's going on? Yeah, there you go.
Nah, I said I got down. Okay, I said I'm at my granny's house.
Oh,
man,
okay.
guess I living my granny's house. Get some of that good old home cooked meal, man.
I know that's right.
Amy some boys at okra, corn, what's called the sweet water cornbread, with hot water cornbread,
Hot water, yeah.
and okra,
Mm.
meatloaf, deviled eggs.
Oh
You know, I
wow.
had I had that soul food, baby.
Y'all was eating. Yeah.
Man,
So did you catch what I was talking about the girl that want to get her son a vasectomy at 14?
man, she don't, like you said, she don't want to be a granny. Now, is it swirling going on? You know what I'm saying? Like, is it?
Not that I know of. She didn't. That part I'm unclear of. She didn't mention it. I wouldn't think so though.
Is the son black, or is she black, or she white?
She black.
She black. Is the son black?
I would imagine. Well,
That's weird.
Yeah, yeah.
That's weird.
It's real
That's
weird.
why would you want to get your kid a vasectomy? That's like, that's got, man. No, that's the age when you know. Look, that's the age that when you be, man. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
He can't experience his little, trying to learn himself, his body, stuff like that. You taking away from that.
Right, and
That's how I feel.
She understands. Obviously, she don't understand the male anatomy because it's like, well, basically,
Yeah.
if he ain't, like I said, if he's not trying to transition into a woman, then
No, that's gonna mess him up.
That would tear him up. Right at 14.
That's the age, man. That's when the age I was, man, dog, man. I sound like a sign. You know what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
You know what I'm talking about, man.
Yeah. And
You know what I'm saying? That's what you try to tell. You know what I'm saying?
Your voice changing,
Right.
your body structure is developing. I mean, she would be ripping all of that away. And it's like, man, I don't think a doctor would technically go along with that. But I mean, when people desperate to do what they want to do, they'll find a way.
Yeah.
They'll go to that state to be like, oh, we'll do it here.
Yeah, I might mess him out and snip. I mean, he ain't gonna be experience nothing. He ain't gonna experience nothing. He can't.
Right.
Well, excuse my friend. He ain't gonna be able to bust a nut. I mean, so I gotta say. I mean.
Right.
I mean, he gonna be. He gonna be like, what are you gonna be doing now? Or something. He gonna be like, no, what's going on? Like,
Right.
I'm still like, I don't know. It's gonna.
Right.
No.
No.
I would never. My mama didn't even think about that with me. Nobody think about that. Trying to do it to me, heck no. I would have been like, I mean, by that age though, you don't really know, so you like, what does that mean? Then they gonna try to,
Right.
what's that? You know how Queen always say, like, when you talk, you can like manipulate somebody's mind, so they be like, oh, so what? You know what I'm saying? They be like, you might be, yeah. Then later on, you gonna be like, why did I do that when I was younger? Now listen to my mom.
Right.
But at the end of the day, that's your mom, so like.
Absolutely. No, that's real talk too, because when people are using, well, like I brought up in my broadcast the other day, propaganda.
Yeah.
And you basically manipulating your child into self-mutilation, more or less, because that's a decision for an adult that has had children. I got an uncle that actually had that done, but he had 3 kids. So, again, that ain't nothing for me. And I wouldn't ever, that's again, if you as a father was going to take your 14-year-old daughter to go get her tubes tied before she experienced any kind of relationship, how would that, they would lock your ass up with no hesitation and be like, oh, that's
Oh yeah, no doubt.
you tyrant. Y'all remember when they was mad at T.I.?
When he went with his daughter.
They was like, oh, he doing too
Yeah.
much, checking up on what she doing sexually. I want to see that.
No, he got a right to though, cause I mean he had a right to, because you know what I'm saying. Back, man, that's a teenage year. That's a good years. You know what I'm saying. Once you don't, tell you that she's pregnant, all of a sudden, 4 months later, you like, why you know what I'm saying? Why your stomach looking kind of pudgy?
Right.
Why them melons looking kind of bigger than usual? You know what I'm saying? I don't know. Just be like,
yep.
Yeah, he has a right to do it. You know what I'm saying? Or she could be promiscuous or something, might have a you know, and not tell nobody a STD or something, and she don't know. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm. And Judah Queen said that's his child. Absolutely. That's his child. I totally agree. Totally agree, Judah Queen. Man.
Plus too, I gotta tell you something about, man, about my granny that I found out today, that it was kind of like after she did what after what happened, I had to leave her house
Uh-oh.
because it was like, yeah,
Uh-oh.
yeah.
We'll put that in the royal court.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I put that. I'm put that in the, yeah. I'm put put that in the royal court.
Most definitely.
Because it was like,
no doubt. Well, yeah, I was just coming
I have
on
my
doing this live real quick, man, just to touch bases with everybody. And I wanted to play. So if you get a chance, go back and listen to this. I actually played what she said earlier on in this live. So go just take a listen to it. And, man, it's matter of fact, the brother Phil Scott did a piece on it on his channel, on his YouTube channel. So if you want to see her and see what she looked like, you can go to his channel and see on YouTube and see it. See for yourself, man. It's crazy, man. So I just came here live just to see what y'all got to say about it, man. But go take a look at the brother Phil Scott's channel, man, and tell me what y'all think.
You can't believe it though. You trying to get your child, what you call it, snip, because yeah, like you said, she probably don't want to be a granny, but why would you do it? Let it be his choice.
Right.
Let him get on to where it be his choice. Let him go up normal.
Right.
Cause that's gonna mess him up.
Man, I'm telling you.
It might mess him up to where he might commit, you know, suicide, because they were like, he might say with a, you know, saying time when it's time to be his first, and he get a female, they be like, what the
man?
I mean, they do what I was told, you know. I say like this, you're Mr. Ding, you supposed to throw up something. What was that? What's the stuff at? Well, when I was 14, you know.
Yeah.
Well, and be looking like.
From my understanding of that, I guess you can still have pretty much the same experience, but you will absolutely not be able to have children.
Okay.
So you will still have that, but see, again, at that age, I don't know the effect. I'm only telling you what I know from adult men who already had kids. So like, I have no clue on what that looks like with a 14-year-old in the midst of developing. I can only assume that would be a problem. I don't see no other way. It can only be a problem.
I will never do my child like that. I let my child go up as normal as possible.
Absolutely.
Not trying to hinder the development.
Right. Most definitely.
But you know, these are different times, you know, because I was raised old school. This is a whole different generation. So it's like
that's a fact. Man, so yeah, I'm about to get off this live, man. Who I got? Deandra Wardell.
That's one of my people.
Oh, okay. Welcome, sister. You know, you could definitely catch this replay. I'm about to shut this live down. But in the meantime, you can go ahead also go to my YouTube page, Beatzillapdx Official. And you can find Desmond at
That Works on Spotify and all other outlets where they do podcast. Just type in my real name, Desmond Works, DESMIN WORKS.
All right.
That works.
All right. So till next time, y'all, I will holla. Peace.
All right then.